In this lesson, we'll see different types of EC2 instances. As your instances got created, you might have noticed that the name was composed of a letter, such as P2, C5, M5, etc. These letters have a meaning, and in this lesson we'll discover the most important ones. So first off, we have the instances starting with the letter R. They are intended for applications that need RAM, hence the letter R, as well as cache memory. Instances that start with the letter C are applications that need CPU and will be adapted for computing or database management. Machines starting with the letter M for medium are applications that are balanced between RAM and CPU, and therefore these instances will be better suited for classic applications or standard web application. The I stands for the application that need a good level of input and output in terms of writing to the hard disk, which can be interesting for instance storage as well as for databases. The letter G is for applications that require the GPU for video rendering or for machine learning. We have T2 and V3 for instances limited in processor expansion capacity. These are called burstable instances, and we have the unlimited T2 and T3, which have no limit on the capacity of processor performance. For more information, I invite you to visit this link. Let's move on to instances with scalable capacities. AWS uses the concept of scalable instances for its T2 and V3 instances. These instances have a decent CPU performance, but when the machine is scaled up, the CPU capacity can be expanded and the instance can have better performance. When this machine expands its capabilities, it consumes a burst expansion credit. And if all the credit is consumed, the performance of the instance becomes really poor. You can see here an extract from CloudWatch. We have set up a monitoring against the burst credit, as well as the average burst credit still in our possession. So we can see here a peak in processor activity, and on the other hand, we have a drop in our average burst credit. You can find information about the capacity to reload burst credits for each machine in the tables we saw earlier. We can see here that the more powerful the machine is, the more CPU credit points we will have. The T2 and V3 unlimited instances, which have existed since November 2017, allow us to exceed this capacity linked to our burst credit without any loss of quality in terms of the CPU. But it is a paid service, so as long as you are exceeding your credits, you will be paying. As this is a new service, I would urge you to be careful with its use, as it can generate charges if not monitored properly. But above all, the most important thing for certification is really to remember these different designations. So the R, the C, the M, the I, the G, and the T, these are going to be the instances on which we are most likely to have questions at the certification level. That's it for EC2 instance types.